Amy Winehouse, 1983 to 2011, was a British singer and songwriter known for her powerful voice, eclectic style, and deeply personal lyrics. Born in London, she displayed musical talent early and began writing and performing in her teens. Her career took off with the release of her debut album, Frank, 2003, which received critical acclaim for its blend of jazz, soul, and R&B influences. Winehouse achieved international stardom with her second album, Back to Black, 2006, which included hits like Rehab, Back to Black, and You Know I'm No Good. The album won numerous awards, including 5 Grammys, and cemented her reputation as one of the most distinctive voices of her generation. Her raw lyrics often explored themes of love, heartbreak, and addiction, resonating with millions. Despite her musical success, Winehouse struggled with substance abuse, mental health challenges, and tumultuous relationships, which were widely covered in the media. Her marriage to Blake Fielder Civil was marked by volatility and public scrutiny. Winehouse's life was tragically cut short when she died of alcohol poisoning on July 23, 2011, at the age of 27. Her legacy endures through her music, which continues to inspire and influence artists worldwide. She is remembered as a gifted but troubled artist whose talent and struggles left an indelible mark on modern music. In this alternate timeline, Amy meets Blake briefly, but never enters a relationship with him. Instead, she continues to focus on her music and well-being. Without the chaos that Blake brought into her life, Amy retains better control over her mental health and avoids being introduced to hard drugs. Amy channels her creative energy into writing the album Back to Black without the heartbreak of her relationship with Blake. While the album may lack some of its darkest elements, it still resonates deeply with audiences due to her authentic exploration of love, longing, and self-reflection. Back to Black is released in 2006 as In Real Life and becomes a critical and commercial success. However, Amy faces less intrusive media scrutiny since her personal life is less tumultuous. Amy wins 5 Grammys for Back to Black, cementing her status as a global superstar. In this timeline, she takes a break from performing shortly after the awards to avoid burnout. Her management encourages her to focus on her health and creative growth. Relationships. Amy begins dating someone outside the industry, possibly a childhood friend or a low-profile figure who values her for who she is, not her fame. This stabilizing influence prevents her from falling into the toxic cycle she faced in reality. Music. Inspired by her success, Amy begins experimenting with new sounds, incorporating more jazz, reggae, and ska into her work, drawing from her love of artists like Sarah Vaughan and The Specials. Challenges. Amy still struggles with drinking, a habit that started in her teens. Without the introduction of hard drugs, her health issues are less severe, but her love of partying remains a concern. By 2010, Amy's life takes a pivotal turn. Her label pushes her for a new album, but Amy insists on taking her time to ensure its quality. This decision creates tension with her management, as they view her slower pace as risky for maintaining her career momentum. Relationships. Amy's relationship continues to grow stronger. She avoids the erratic highs and lows of her relationship with Blake, which allows her to focus more on building healthy, personal, and professional boundaries. Politics and activism. Amy begins speaking out more about mental health and addiction, influenced by friends in the music industry who struggle with similar issues. She collaborates with charities focused on music education for disadvantaged youth. In 2012, Amy releases her highly anticipated third album, Amy Winehouse Evolution. It features collaborations with iconic artists like Nas, Mark Ronson, and even Adele, who cites Amy as a mentor. The album is critically acclaimed, blending soul, jazz, and modern pop influences. Public image. Amy's evolution into a mature, grounded artist earns her respect in the industry. She begins mentoring younger artists, including the likes of Florence Welch and Sam Smith, who admire her authenticity and talent. Challenges. Amy's drinking remains a struggle, and tabloids occasionally speculate about her health. However, her support system, including her family and long-term partner, encourages her to seek help. By late 2012, Amy enters a rehab program and begins taking steps towards sobriety. By her early 30s, Amy is in a healthier place. She becomes an advocate for mental health awareness, using her platform to share her struggles with addiction and recovery. Relationships. Amy marries her long-term partner in an intimate ceremony. They avoid the public eye, focusing on building a family and supporting each other's growth. Music and film. Amy transitions into more experimental projects, including scoring a film soundtrack and releasing an album of jazz standards. She collaborates with icons like Tony Bennett, as she did in real life, and Stevie Wonder. Legacy building. Amy launches a foundation supporting young musicians and addiction recovery programs, cementing her role as a trailblazer and mentor in the industry. As the COVID-19 pandemic hits, Amy's career is temporarily halted. She uses the time to write a memoir, detailing her journey through fame, addiction, and recovery. The book becomes a bestseller and sparks a documentary project about her life. Relationships. Amy becomes a mother, which adds new dimensions to her life and music. She writes songs about love, motherhood, and resilience. Music. Her first post-pandemic album, Resilience, explores themes of survival and hope, resonating deeply with fans worldwide. By 2030, Amy Winehouse is celebrated as one of the greatest artists of her generation. Her career spans decades, and she is often compared to legends like Billie Holiday and Nina Simone. Legacy. Amy's foundation has helped thousands of young musicians, and her work in mental health advocacy has inspired policy changes in the UK. Challenges. While she occasionally struggles with the pressures of fame, Amy's support system helps her stay grounded. She is seen as a symbol of resilience, creativity, and authenticity. While this alternate timeline gives Amy a longer life and career, it does not erase her flaws or challenges. Her love of drinking, occasional impulsiveness, and struggle with fame persist as underlying themes. However, without the chaotic influence of Blake Fielder Civil and hard drugs, Amy is better equipped to manage her challenges and create a lasting, multifaceted legacy. In this timeline, Amy Winehouse is remembered not as a tragic figure, but as a complex, brilliant artist who overcame her struggles to redefine modern music. Thanks for joining us on this journey into an alternate version of Amy Winehouse's life, one where different choices and circumstances could have shaped her path in surprising ways. What do you think? Would this version of Amy have found more peace, or would new challenges have surfaced? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next What If story. Until next time, take care and keep imagining what could have been.